Interesting fights coming up next week. Jamel Herring fights Carl Frampton. I have a question. Yeah, for a while. I have a question for you, SB. So Carl Frampton, ahead of this fight, pretty much said, if I don't beat Jamel Herring, I'm done. I'm retiring. Like, is that what do you think that mindset does going into a fight? It seems a little aggressive for me.
Yeah, and I've seen that a few times from a few different fighters. I think it's kind of like I think it's two things. I think number one is kind of like I got a feeling some fighters are using it as a cop-out. I really do feel that way. I feel like some of these fighters who I've seen say it, it's like they want to be done, give me a reason. And I think that I'm going to use this as my reason why. If I can't beat this guy, then I shouldn't be in the boxing ring. And even though that may very well be true, you shouldn't voice it that way, you know? I think if anything, you're disrespecting the guy you're getting in the ring with, but I think you're also disrespecting yourself and not giving yourself the kind of chance you deserve in the boxing ring. But I also think the other thing too is that a lot of these guys are like they're willing to accept the understanding that my level is so and so, and once I'm not at this level, I'm going to use this guy to basically confirm that. And if I can't beat him, then I'm just going to leave it alone. So I just think that going into the ring, having said that and voiced that and put that out like that, I just don't think it's a fair way to approach a fight for either guy.
Yeah.
I think, you got the other guy saying, yo, you're not going to beat me, so go ahead and get ready for retirement. And, you're feeling that guy, and then I don't think you're fueling yourself with the right type of energies,
I'm having a really tough time picking that fight. I'm having a really tough time picking that fight.
That's a 50-50. Maybe 55-45. I go with Hampton, but yeah.
I don't
Frampton?
Frampton comes to life.
I mess up people's name left and right. That's what I think.
It happened. Builds character. Because there are times where I'm like,
hey, what kind of character are you building, Bob?
hey, man, just go with it, man. Like a question make me feel good, man.
Yeah. I'm like, when I mess with somebody, I'll be like, oh, like I take that into next month with me. Like, I did that.
I'll sit there and I'll kind of convince myself. I'm like, I think Frampton. I think he's been in there and really done well against some really good fighters, and I think he can beat him. And I'm like, Jamel, he's a really solid fighter too. So I think that should be a pretty solid action fight, and I think it's a really close fight. I don't even know who's favored in that.
It's a fight that I've been looking forward to. I kind of
Frampton's favorite.
Of it. Say again.
Frampton's favorite.
I would lean that way if you were like gun to the head. You have to pick. I would lean towards Frampton, but it's close.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
That's kind of extreme.
No, it's a saying.
It's a saying.
But that's an extreme saying.
It wasn't. Who do you think, SP?
I think Frampton's gonna win. I actually like what I saw from both guys in the last fights. I thought that Frampton had an easier outing. I think that he showed a lot of poise, and he showed that even though he's saying that I'm gonna retire if I lose, he showed that he still got it. So. But the other kid, he is Herring, is just a solid fighter. It's like I'm not saying he does everything right, but he's a very structured boxer, and he listens to his corner very well. He's got good boxing ability, and I really like that about Jamel Herring. So I think that it's a tough pick'em fight, but I think that if the bullets start to fly, I would bet on Frampton. Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.